big raindrops. Southwest wind at 8, so the front's not through yet, but you notice the temperature there in the upper 70s. In through here, Alexandria is included in that tornado watch. This was expanded a touch back to the west, or did? No, I had just missed this. It was from the Sabine River to the lower Mississippi to the border with Alabama. This is what I was saying. If we're going to get an expansion, it'll be right there into Alabama moving through this afternoon. That does run, though, until 11 o'clock local time. There's the cluster that turned severe, and it's actually over in Alabama where we don't have a watch issued yet, tornado or severe thunderstorm. But you notice this loop. You go, I guess, an hour or so back, you didn't even see lightning with these, which lightning doesn't make a storm severe. But when you go from nothing to a whole bunch of it, we can infer that these storms are intensifying and doing so pretty quickly. The severe storm in through here, this developed, and it appeared as though it had a pretty healthy hail core on it right away. It shot that gap like we were talking about right in between Demopolis and Linden, but it's moving its way right into Uniontown as we speak. And unfortunately, yes, you've got all that lightning, which represents a hazard, but look at this. You could see here would be the origin of the storm, that hail corridor growing in size, and then you start to see the darker purples indicating those hail stones were getting larger, now up to at least an inch in diameter, maybe a little bit larger than that, a little bit larger than a quarter, and that's moving right into Uniontown, that hail core. Hail strikes over the last, the lightning strikes, excuse me, over the last 15 minutes. Counters top right of your screen, 341. That's just in the box that you're seeing here over the last 15 minutes. That's a lot of lightning in that single storm, effectively. And unfortunately, as these storms continue to mature, grow in size and in height, they may produce some tornadoes, strong ones. And this is the indication here from the Storm Prediction Center, EF2 plus in this whole zone. And this is why I was talking about the expansion to the tornado watch. That's the thinking from the SPC. But right now, we'll use that's a little more obvious here. The tornado watch only covers the western half of this sprawling zone where we have the potential for some of those strong tornadoes. So with time, I do think we're going to see that happen. This is why, and it's the big difference as compared to the earlier part of this week where we did see hail, some damaging wind gusts. The wind shear, you look at the surface, it's the orange lines here, the computer's analysis of the wind field, generally out of the south, off the Gulf, and man, is that pumping up the moisture. We've got some dew points that are up into the mid-70s. It's like summer soupiness down toward the Gulf Coast, but aloft, this is 2 miles up, 10,000 feet. You've got some of these winds that are starting to scream more out of the southwest. So the wind's changing speed and direction with height, and those winds are going to pick up. A low-level jet that's been forecast to really start roaring into this evening, and that may be where we see the tornadic threat cranking up. But in the short term, there's the future radar, the coverage, and you start seeing some of these supercells. This is 5 o'clock local time. Just know we've got a bumpy evening ahead, a dangerous one at times. We'll be following these storms on radar. We'll keep you updated.